Send their fans home happy tonight. And a quick glance outside the arena here in downtown Atlanta. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill opening lineup. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Tiny in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 spot. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
B.A., everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Offensive rebound. And here are the Bucks now. On the wing, Holiday. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The offensive rebound. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Bogdanovic passes to Gallinari. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's a Kongwu. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Holiday with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. The rebound by Duncan. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Gallinari. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
Inside. Here's a Kongwu. Tipped. Out to the right wing. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Herter's checked in for the Hawks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 1.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
An MVP caliber talent, the rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
Now a timeout call.
And one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
Outside Young, pass to a Kongwu. Here's Young. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Woo, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it. You know what? After finishing 2nd in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Back to Herter. From 12 feet, and that one drops.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the 2nd youngest player in the NBA Showcase.
B.A., only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Outside Young. No good there. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Duncan, and he makes it on the layup. 6 points for him.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Herder. They shoot again. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Simons comes in for Holiday. That one's good for 2.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up top. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
A polished scorer who continues to add to his game. Middleton gives defenders some serious problems.
Pass to Okongwu. The rebound by Duncan.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Got a piece of it. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Bucks with some changes.
Excellent so far. Those putbacks always pay off.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Bogdanovich the 2, Herder the 3. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He finished with 10 points and really hit the boards. Tremendous production in that area as well. Perfect performance from him from the field. He did not miss. Hard to match that one, but you know he'll try. Back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And out of Duke University, you know about that place, Grant.
Of course I do.
Rodney Hood, when healthy, one of the more skilled wings in the game.
Yeah, B.A., I know a little bit about that place. And, of course, with his height at 6'8", he's able to play over the top. A really good secondary playmaker with his vision and patience.
Young finds Gallinari. Outside Young. Over Holiday. Young misses.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Outside Hood to the paint. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Great open look there.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
To the inside. Here's Duncan. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bucks ahead. This very special MLK Day. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Tiny in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And down it goes, 2 points. Antetokounmpo has got 9.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Here's Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Not going to go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Gallinari against Middleton. Here's Duncan. And the layup falls. 14 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu.
Milwaukee foul.
Here's Young, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. To the middle. Ball stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket on the night. Young against Holiday. Young, the pass to Gallinari. And here's Bogdanovich. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And so it's Milwaukee up 25 big ones as we head into the next. And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Hill in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Young, he gets it in there.
Good scoring feel by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Holiday. It's Middleton on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace the team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Pass to Gallinari. 4 on the clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Chris Middleton. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Hunter can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Lets it go from 11. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. To the paint. Intercepted. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Basket counts.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Okongwu, and it's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Wright comes in for Bogdanovich. Here's Young. That one's wide left.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Outside Hood. Antetokounmpo up top. Pass to Duncan. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Antetokounmpo against Young. The ball's knocked loose. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Bryant. Back to Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Duncan. Clock at 6. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Young inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Young with the bucket.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Timeout called. Easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.
Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. And we'll
serve me. Someone was always standing
center with Jackson next to him. Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, the wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Duncan is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday in at the point. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have...
Oh, he delivers that with force!
I cannot believe that.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Pass to Melton. Clock at 4. Duncan with the block. Giannis against Morant. Holiday left side. Here's Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. It's tipped. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Here's Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
And that one's good, Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Giannis against Jackson. To the middle. Here's Duncan, and it's in there.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Morant gaining the floor. Jackson down low, guarded by Holiday. Jackson misses. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Chicago. Middleton banked in off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The pass to Jackson. From 13, they grab their own miss.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game with some changes. Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Grayson Allen comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Simons in for Drew Holiday. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. Anderson, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Bain in for DeAnthony Melton. Down low. Middleton against Anderson. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Simons. .26 seconds left to play here in the first, and he makes that one. Morant's got his third bucket of the night. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Duncan with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 8-point game. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's Middleton, and that one goes long. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Bain. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Dylan Brooks out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny, in the last game against the Hawks, had a huge game. He finished with 20 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Crew on the 14-footer. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Here's Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. This game
big in there.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. And it's John Morant in for Juan Hernangomez. Morant drives in. And they get it at the top of the key. Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Melton, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Grizzlies trailed by 21. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lobbed up there for Clark. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Inside. And the dunk by Duncan.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's the teardrop. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 8.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly.
Play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
At the guard position, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. And it's Duncan in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. The 3 from Morant. Rebound, Milwaukee. Duncan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day and at one point in the Western Conference, they had you, they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles. And you can't forget about guys like Nowitzki. We had to play 2 ways. Then if you were 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Here's Adams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You like to see Jackson.
He's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Simons in for Drew Holiday. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Bain in for DeAnthony Melton. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
He can't hit that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Goes back up, and Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got 4 this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Bucks leading by 21. Duncan at the elbow. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Bain. Defended by DiVincenzo. Anderson outside. Passes it to Bain. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Simons lays it up off the glass. Simons has got his first bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Anderson passes to Adams. Duncan with the block. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to DiVincenzo. Tipped away. Morant with the steal. Stolen away. DiVincenzo passes to Duncan. There's the pass to Middleton. Hits it from three-point range. Middleton's got 5 now.
And that's why Middleton got that giant extension. He can stretch the floor.
Morant left side. Duncan with the block.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A shot's good from Simon.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Anderson against Middleton. Anderson can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Looking to end the run. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And so it's Milwaukee out there all by themselves, taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Good evening, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo signed that big extension last season to remain a Buck. He said, I don't care about glamour and big markets. I love Milwaukee. I can feel the love from the city every time I step on the...
And David, I am honored. And I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. DA, thank you. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with Dragic. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Duncan in at the 5 down low. And
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's Dragic. Now the pass to Trent. Poked away. Holiday to the inside. Passes it to Anunoby. Here's Trent and the powerful one-handed slam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Dragic. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Trent. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with a height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
And stolen by Siakam. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Middleton the pass to Duncan. Crafty move. And the layup is good.
The correct decision by Middleton. Moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing. And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
Now, here's Dragic. Here's Siakam. Nice D from Duncan.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Now, here's Anunoby. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby finds Barnes. Over Giannis. Barnes can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 5. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo.
It really helps their team so much when Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
So timeout called here, some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Grayson Allen comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Simons in for Drew Holiday. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Goran Dragic. Duncan with the block. Allen surveying the D. Inside. Duncan down low. Defended by Trent. And that one's good. Duncan.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Barnes left side. Shoots over Portis. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Simons. Now the dish to Allen. That one goes. Count it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Flynn the pass to Boucher. Now here's Flynn. He's tightly guarded.
You know, two things happened there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Here's Middleton, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points. You have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for the Bucks. Trent passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Duncan. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Boucher passes to Achua. The layup off target. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their trend for Kem Birch. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Dragic in for Flynn. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam are the forwards. Dragic is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Achua in at the center position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against the Warriors was superb. He finished with 14 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He's one of the reasons they're so hot right now. He made a great contribution in that one. And Kevin, let's see if they can keep it going.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Trent can't hit.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pass to Holiday. To the paint. Duncan dishes to Giannis. Takes it from 10, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Trent kicks to Achua. Dragic the pass to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Giannis. That's now 8 points for Duncan.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing.
Comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Duncan in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis is checked in front of Tecumbo. Grayson Allen comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Simons in for Drew Holiday. Raptors also changing it up. Ken Burge is checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Goran Dragic. Trent with it. He's against Allen. Looking to end the run, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said,
1:09 left in the third. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Barnes against Giannis. Over Giannis. And the Raptors miss again.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
DiVincenzo against Siakam. DiVincenzo passes to Duncan. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Toronto, Mikhail Lucas checked in, and it's Dragic in for Anunoby. Here's Dragic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From 12 feet out, rebound Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's up a 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge
That's
lead.
what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Dragic, and it's Siakam in a power forward position.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Bryant. To the middle. Middleton outside. Pass to Bryant. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Duncan against Siakam. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Dragic. He sinks the 11-footer.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their...
Just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw that.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with Williams at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Johnson. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Milwaukee, DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Tiny in at the 5. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, BA, and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have players that are so hard to contain one-on-one.
Three-pointer, Vucevic drops in the 3.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. Vucevic against Holiday. No good on the shot. Johnson with the defensive effort. Inside. Here's Vucevic. It's tipped. Outside. DiVincenzo. Now Middleton. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Pure from three-point range.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Now here's Ball. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. A clear look for Vucevic. Cash money on the open jump shot. Vucevic has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Down low. A nice shot by Duncan.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
Levine against DiVincenzo. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Nikola Vucevic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Allen comes in for DiVincenzo. And Simon has subbed in for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Johnson. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Here's Caruso. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Duncan. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And the Bucks call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see.
A minute and a half left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Middleton. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Portis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Bucks making a switch here. Ojelay's checked in. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Williams with it. Tips. Here's Ogilvy. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Jones. Outside, Williams. And again, Chicago, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
To the wing, right side. Back to Allen. Here's Duncan. 10 points for him. Uses the glass on the layup. 12 points for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's White. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Williams. Here's Caruso. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Johnson comes in for Williams. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Ball in for Caruso. And so in the game for the Bulls, Johnson is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White, then it's Ball, and it's LaVine in at the 3.
As Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game, his shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He picked up 14 points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The Bucks making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Shot by LaVine, no good. You know, while LaVine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
And the call over the back.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. It's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Here's Duncan. 16 points for him.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's LaVine. A 12-point game. Lets it fly. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. LaVine's got 9 points in the quarter.
Nice little screen and roll action here. LaVine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
Pass to Duncan.
Vucevic is really good at using his...
All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. And it's Tiny in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Holiday to the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 18 points for him.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Back to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists here tonight.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
LaVine, that one's good.
Boy, Zach LaVine's scoring instincts have him always ready for the catch and shoot.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Hood. Back to Holiday. From behind the arc. And they get it back. Takes it inside. And Holiday powers it home.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
The kick out to Ball. Takes the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Duncan. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The 3 from Ball. Hey, nice D from Hood. Shoots over Ball. Misses there. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 6.
Like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Johnson, Kobe White out there with Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Williams in a small forward. Ball against Holiday. Pass to Vucevic. No good on the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And Clark, you look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's gotten much more selective with his spots.
To me, B.A., he's just more comfortable offensively. He's always been aggressive, but he's got a confidence to him now that is allowing him to really put the pedal to the metal offensively. I think something just clicked for him when he was with the Pelicans. And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Here's Vucevic. Deflected. White with the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And the layup is good off the glass. Milwaukee has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Vucevic from deep. They grab their own miss.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
It's Middleton on the wing. Williams defending. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola
LaVine's checked in. A Clear look for Antetokounmpo. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Bucks lead by 20. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Middleton outside. Throws it up high. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Holiday against Ball. Inside. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Outside. DiVincenzo got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Middleton. Pass to Duncan. Over Ball. Duncan, no good. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Ball against Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
Pass to Simons. Here's Duncan. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Over Green. Second chance effort. Count the basket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to Dosunmu. With the teardrop. Doesn't go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Down low. Here's Duncan. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Dosunmu. They need this. That one no good. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort.
Sports. We'll see you next time.
Real one, I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby.